I was thinking you were gonna shine.
Oh yeah, no belt.
No belt. Good
Gone.
job.
Oh, I broke it.
Look what you did.
Boop. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's cooked.
It just fell off.
It just come off.
It just fell off.
It's all in one piece still.
I think all the smoke is from the belt.
Yeah, I think it was rubbing. Yeah, you do all the work while I point a camera at you. How does it feel down there?
You know, doing all the hard work. Just sitting there watching.
Well, she runs nice and mint now. Doesn't she, Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty mint.
It's going up.
She's going up as the body cracks in half.
It would though. See, look at the camber change on the rear wheel already.
Ooh.
That's why they called it dangerous. Yeah, so since the engine is a flat 6, they're just right here on the side. And they are absolutely caked. I've already scraped a little bit away. Okay, these are aluminum valve covers from the 60s, and they are just covered in, I don't know, who knows how many years of grind. 95,000 miles worth of grind.
Yeah.
So we've got our makeshift oil pan down there, and we've already started taking the various screws and bolts, pulling them on off, and then we're going to finish that up. And we've got new seals, so we're going to reseal them, clean them all up, and then should be good to go.
Bueno.
Bueno. And these guys look alright, and those guys are kind of crunchy.
Which ones? What do you mean?
Like, look how much cleaner the oil is on there than it is over here.
Yeah, we need to do an oil change, I think.
Yeah, and these look dry. I mean, I guess oil wouldn't pool at the top very much since the engine's flat.
No. It's gonna be more soaked down here then.
Right. So it might be worthwhile. I don't think we're gonna mess with the valves at all.
Probably not.
We're gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the equipment or tools to do a valve job. Well, look.
It's not that hard.
I don't want to measure.
I've done it before.
I don't want to measure valve lash.
It's actually not bad. I'm not gonna lie. The gasket was pretty crunchy.
It was pretty crunchy. It just kind of fell apart.
It did.
This probably needs a good degreasing.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty bad. So we got some cleaning ahead of us.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Quick.
All right.
What are you doing down there?
Got the other valve cover. We replaced the gasket and kind of cleaned it up. Just finished tightening down all the bolts to Guten tight torque. It's still really greasy, but it shouldn't leak anymore now. So we're gonna do an oil change next. Hopefully it doesn't leak anymore.
Oh yeah. Nice and black. That's how you know it's good.
That's really bad.
All right.
Alright. Fucking mint. Does it fit?
Where the hell did I put this?
A little bit more.
A little bit more?
Well, she needs a little bit more. A little bit more persuasion. And then she'll fit. If it doesn't fit, you make it fit.
Exactly.
There we go. Look at that. Almost.
About it.
Almost.
Basically, what's happening here is the washer that Mr. Spencer boy found doesn't fit.
So we're going to make it fit.
Exactly.
Gonna go back to the tried and true.
Drill time.
Drill time.
Oh.
There we go. Now it fits.
That's the key.
That's the trick. Alrighty, good morning everybody. Back working on Corvair, our Muffin project. I'm all alone today, but I've still got a lot of things to do while Alex is out. Today I'm going to work on trying to fix up the fuel sending unit. The guy who bought it from said he replaced it, but we still don't have a fuel gauge. I have no clue how much fuel is in this car. Our speedometer cable, after you go about 20-25 miles an hour, decides you're going 100 miles an hour and makes a horrific screaming noise.
Was it like this the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take a look at the starter and the generator on the wiring front. I think our starter solenoid doesn't engage, or our starter pinion gear is rounded out, and sometimes the car doesn't start good.
Oh.
And then buy some spray paint, and we're gonna paint the air cleaners, the heater tubes, and a couple of other random pieces around the car just to make it look a little bit nicer. But before all of that, I need to get some shopping done. I need new jack stands, need some dryer vent, electrical kit, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's the first thing I'm going to do this morning, is take my other car out and go do some shopping. First off, I got another set of jack stands. Next up, I got a bunch of stuff from our favorite people at Wally World. A little bit of steel wool for paint prep. Some super cheapo just wiring connector and heat shrink kits. You know, the wiring's 60 years old. This will help it be maybe not so awful. Next up, I went to Home Depot and I got dryer vent and dryer hose. What we're gonna do with this is we're gonna build a vent system from the exhaust right there out to this window, so that we can start the car in here and we don't suffocate ourselves to death. Lastly, I bought just a bunch of different, or a handful of different type of wires. Some blues, some red, some black. Fix up some of the wiring, replace some of that. It's all 16 gauge, which is probably overkill for what I need, but I don't care. So now that I've shown you everything I bought today, I'm going to switch over to my work clothes and start working. Alrighty, so I've kind of made this hokey dryer duct vent system out into the outside of the garage here. Down here we took this 3-inch dryer hose and I kind of had to hack it together to make it fit on the like 1.5, 2-inch pipe that it from the exhaust for the Corvair. But all that being said, should be good. So I'm gonna start up Muffin and let it run for a little bit and see if I got any leaks in the system and what I need to address. Well, she puts out a little bit more force than I intended, so I'll have to reinforce my system, see if it'll work any better. It blew out my little connection down there at the end, so it smells like gas in here now. I'll have to fix that up too.
Round 2, fight.
Our silly little dryer vent system worked out better than I thought it would, so I'm pleased with that. Short little project today. I'm gonna clean up all my mess that I made, and then I'm gonna go tackle the fuel sending unit and see what's wrong with that and see if I can't fix it. My parents can't take my keys away from me when I want to go for a drive.